Good morning, students. Welcome back to online classes. Yesterday we finished the explanation of the poem House with the Grey Gate by Tabish Khair. So in this poem we studied about the loneliness of old age people. The poem also helps us to ponder over the idea that we should not leave our elders behind. We should they need our support, they need our company, they need our little bit of time, which will give them immense happiness and pleasure. And we are nobody to take that happiness away from them. So let's look over the summary of the poem. The poem revolves around an old couple who live in a house with a grey gate. This is a wonderful poem that lets us know about the hope of an old couple who live in the house, who look at the gate when the door makes any kind of sound, although they don't have any visitor. Due to the modern culture, their kids leave them behind alone, and no one ever particularly cares about them at all. Even though they refuse to give up and always hope it would be someone on the door, probably their kids who left them whenever there is a sound at the door due to the air or anything else. It also metaphorically mentioned that their hope never ends, just like their garden, which never weeded out throughout all this time. One must learn to always have hope, no matter how hard the circumstances might be. We must also notice it is not an ideal thing to leave the old-aged parents to live by themselves, as we are nothing without them. So, let's children critically appreciate the poem. The poem has 2 stanzas. The rhyming scheme of the first stanza is A, B, C, D, E, B, F. That means the second line and the 6th line rhyme with each other. The second stanza having 6 lines, the rhyme scheme is A, B, C, D, D, E. The stanzas are uneven in length. There are 7 lines in the first stanza and 6 lines in the second stanza. Now, there are certain poetic devices used. The poet uses these devices to enhance the aesthetic quality of the poem. And some of the poetic devices used in the poem are alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of the same consonant sound at close interval in the poem. Like the little grey gate, g sound, skyscraping street, scattered seeds. Right? Now, another poetic device used is simile. Simile is when 2 different things are compared directly using the words like and as. Now, here in the second stanza, stubborn as weeds. So this is the simile that weeds, their hope stubborn as weeds. The hope is compared to weeds and they are called stubborn. Hope stubborn as weeds. Now hope is compared to weeds. Right? Now third poetic device used is repetition. Repetition is the repeating of the words or phrases to put more emphasis on the idea, like old man, old woman, and old pattern of life. And the whole phrase refusing to be weeded out, it is repeated again and again. Like no one comes, nor has come for years. So come, no has come for years. So it is repeated again. Like a woman sits on its porch and knits, it is repeated here. So the repetition is done throughout the poem to put more emphasis, right? Now look at the textual question answers. First one is read these questions with answer these questions with reference to the context. Expecting someone, though no one comes nor has come for years. Who is expecting someone? The answer is the old woman is expecting someone. Why do you think nobody comes? Nobody comes because the children might be living in the different parts of the world and they do not have time to visit them. And secondly, they are old people and nobody has time to spare for old people. Third question. Do you think the person still has hopes? Give reasons. Yes, the old woman still has hope because whenever he hears the gate making creaking sound, she peeps out from her window and looks up towards the gate. So whenever she hears a creaking sound from the gate, she looks towards the window. She peeps through her window and looks towards the gate. What are the two reasons for creaking of the gate? The two reasons are due to age, means the gate is very old, and the broken hinges, and it is broken at the hinges. So whenever the wind blows, it makes a creaking sound. So whenever the gate is broken, at the hinges, and because of the age, because the gate is old, that's why the gate makes the creaking sound. Next question. The little house is surrounded by skyscrapers. What does this tell us? So this tells us that they are not ready to leave their old pattern of life, the old way of living their life, and start making a new pattern in the new house. They are happy in the house where they have made so many fond memories with their kids and friends. Third question. The old woman knits and the old man sometimes cleans the garden. What does this tell us about the people? This tells us that they have a regular kind of pattern of life. They do not have any other engagements. So they just keep themselves busy with knitting and cleaning the garden. They do not have anyone coming to meet them and feel depressed about it. Therefore, they keep themselves busy with whatever things their old bodies allow them to do. So, knitting and cleaning the garden are the ways by which they keep themselves busy. Question number 4. What does the open gate signify? When do you keep your gate open? The open gate signifies hope and expectation. We keep our gate open when we are expecting someone to visit us. Now, when words are used in the poem, they have layers of meaning. A simple way to think of this is that they have a surface meaning and the deeper meaning. Some examples are given below. Infer the deeper meaning of other words in the poem, like the word scattered seeds. Surface meaning is grew plants or feed birds, and the deeper meaning is had children, did good work. Shrubbery refusing to be weeded out. The surface meaning is there were weeds in the garden, it was difficult to remove them. And the deeper meaning is the old couple was like a shrub in the city of skyscrapers and they did not leave their old way of life. Now we need to tell the surface meaning of skyscraping street. So the surface meaning is high rising building and the deeper meaning is urban development. Next one is grown roots. The surface meaning is holding of plants in the earth. And the deeper meaning is settlement of family in a house, making it home and making fond memories. So that's all in this poem, children. I hope you have understood it well. If you have any difficulty, you can contact me, you can message me. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.